let's hit it! Ah, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, man, why am I not moving? There we go.
Oh, wait, did you start the stream?
I did! Is it not starting?
Oh, wait, it started. And... I had to reset.
Also, I think the presentation screen is a little fucky-wucky, so let me know if it's kind of messed up for you. Sorry. For some reason, my presentation area was really messed up.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Looks fine? Okay. I had to, like, basically reset it, and that's what took longer this time to start the stream. Because in addition to waking up Yuki, poor Yuki, I also had to reset the stream because Yuki was like, can you stream it? I'm like, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Anyways, let's introduce ourselves. Hit it, Yuki.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yuki Estrella.
And I'm Yuna Estrella of...
duolvl. We're twin adventuring guild masters here at the Atlas Adventuring Guild.
And we're excited to adventure with you. Yay!
Yay!
Sorry we're late. Like I said, I had to reconfigure the Twitch presentation screen. Not Twitch. OBS. And Yuki was dead. She was pretty knocked out.
I've been dead. I was awake when Yuna...
Yeah, she was awake when I left for work this morning. She's been working really hard overtime. She has to go to Anime Expo next week, so I will forgive her this one time.
Thank you.
Probably Sunday stream will be chilling with me. I don't know. We might play Minecraft. We may do something else. It depends on how I feel. So just giving you guys a heads up. And, what else? Oh, yeah. Next week, it'll be just streams with me, because Yuki will be, off dying at Anime Expo.
I'll be gone.
So, you'll be hanging with me?
I
have a poll going on right now. Please let us know what you would like to see. I'm gonna probably choose...
Last time I'm gonna see them.
Yes. I'm probably gonna choose three of the best options that you guys vote for. Maybe Sunday might be a Yap stream. I'll see how I feel. Anyways. Guildmates, are you ready? We are going to do a Offkai recap and our Texas trip recap. We went to the land of Yeehaw, before we went to Offkai. So that's why we were gone the extra few days. We tried to take pictures and do the best we can to document, but we will try our best. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let us start with we were literally packing up until we had to leave. It was insane.
I was working until we had to leave.
So here we go. Offkai. For those of you who do not know, we were guests at Offkai Gen 4. Whoa, and we touched grass.
Also, I have no idea why Stream Elements decided to.
I know. I don't know why Stream Elements deleted your message. It was fine.
Your messages were fine. You just said rating successful. It started yay, and lots of emojis. I don't know why.
I don't know why it's like that. That's so stupid. Stream Elements, don't be like that. Don't be like that. So yeah. How much do you have to pack? We had to pack a lot. So we packed stuff for the panel.
Yep.
We packed gifts, clothes, toiletries, camera equipment, laptops, snackies.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
I think the only thing that we didn't pack from my normal loadout would be like convention things for a booth, right?
Yeah.
So it was still quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just to give people an idea, I had to usually carry about like 3 to 4 luggages every time I go solo to a show.
Speaking of luggages, you can maybe carry all the luggages. My hand still is sore. Because
my back
Yuki's back is freaking broken, and I basically had to carry everything. Like, so we checked in 2 bags, 2 of the big suitcases, and then we still had a duffel bag and a suitcase to carry in addition to our backpacks that we had each. And Yuki, despite being a knight, made me carry everything except 1 backpack.
It was still too much for my back.
Yeah, so my hand is still hurty, actually. It's still a little sore. I think it just got aggravated because of all the stuff. Hi! Dotori! Hello!
Hello!
It was so nice.
Yuna to salon pass, though.
Yeah, you better give me some tonight. Yeah, the buff mage keeps on getting buffer. It's funny how, I'm the one who's getting buffed. Dotori, it was so nice to meet you at Offkai. By the way, we met so many people. Dotori is really, really sweet. She's cute, too. I thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's freaking so cute, and she gives little stickers.
I also love her, concept of being an NPC.
NPC merch.
Shopkeep NPC.
I understand how Yuki feels. My back's only started hurting this morning. Like a switch was flipped. I was sitting in the toilet. Yuki has had back problems since like years ago. I didn't know what's up. She had vertigo for a while too, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad. I haven't had back problems. I don't know what health problems I've had. I'm relatively good shape. Huh?
Your eyes.
My eyeballs suck. There we go. My eyesight is bad. Is that why
I keep missing your spells?
Yeah. But yeah, actually, Yuki, I'm probably gonna have you put on some more salon pasta into my hand. I had to lift some people today.
Okay, yeah, that's not a big deal. I have
not lift some people. What the heck? Lift some heavy
lift some
things.
People.
I was not lifting people.
I would. That's a good.
I don't know why I said that. Lift some stuff. Lovely to meet you this Offkai. TY for making time for me. Yeah, no problem. It was so much fun. I'm glad we were able to meet up. I heard once you hit a certain level, you was gonna go to sleep one day and wake up with a bad back. It is what it is. Yeah, someone told me, like, once you hit a certain age, it's just everything goes downhill automatically. Right after your birthday.
Yeah, actually, my back still hurts, so it's pretty strange.
How are you gonna carry all the shit for AX?
To be fair, it's gonna be on wheels. To be fair, though, like, right before...
Well, hopefully you only have to carry, like, how many suitcases time?
I'm definitely carrying the 2, right? Maybe a duffel bag and a backpack.
I'm gonna have to help you pack, I feel like, because I think you could probably get rid of 1 bag.
Okay. So you say.
Well, I feel like I helped you pack last year too, because you were just so busy.
Dying.
And slow.
Whoa!
Yeah, remember I went with you last year and I had to help you?
Oh, that's true.
I had to debuff every year. Yippee! That's right. Good thing you two are about to level up to level 18 again. Oh my god, I forgot.
Oh, that's right. Our birthday is in...
Week-ish? We will see about a quest that day. We will see. Depends on how dead Yuki is.
Oh, actually, I'm flying back on our birthday. On Monday the 7th?
We will probably have to move it to, like, Tuesday or something. The day after. Yeah. I will say we do tend to overpack. We're not really good about that. But, you know who's really good about not overpacking? Housemate. She always brings like the bare minimum. Her mentality is, I'll just buy stuff if I need it when I get there. Right?
She's always been like that, though.
Yeah. But she's also... she's also not a planner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, let's stop talking shit about the housing here.
Oops.
And let's go ahead and just start yapping.
Well, okay, we touched grass!
Yeah! By the way, I wanted to show this off. Here are the games I packed for Offkai. Did I play any of them with Yuki?
What?
Did we play any of them, Yuki?
No.
No, we did not.
We were too busy.
Absolutely. Also, Yibbery, thank you so much for the dono. Let me write that down real fast. Yeah, we did not play any of these games, even though I had even, like, had Yuki print out inserts and stuff. So, she printed out an insert for Mountain Goats and Sky Team. So the games that we have are Pathfinder Dice Conquest, regular Dice Conquest, Mountain Goats, Banana, Sky Team, Deep Sea Adventure, Love Letter, and I think that's it. So one copy of the love letter was for our friend that we were visiting in Texas, but the other one is used. Hey, listen, we only 2 of them had the wrap on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Pathfinder Dice Conquest and Dice Conquest are like kind of the same games. One of them is.
Isn't one like an expansion?
No, they're not technically an expansion. They're technically separate games. So what happened was, Dice Conquest came out first, and WizKids was like, "Ooh, we like it, so we're going to reskin it into Pathfinder." So technically you could play both. So these are like, this is a cooperative game where you roll dice basically and you fight monsters. And then Mountain Goats is a push your luck game. You play as little goats trying to get up the mountain, and eventually you knock people off the mountain. And, let's see. Nyanya we've reviewed on stream. Sky Team is a really highly rated, 2-player co-op game where you play as pilots, actually. My plan was to play it on the plane, but Yuki slept the whole time.
Play it on the plane. Oh my god. You know how awful it would be if we, well, if we failed.
And the plane actually crashed. Well, good thing it didn't. Speaking of plane, we'll have to talk about all the hot messes that the plane went through. But yeah, so Sky Team is really highly rated. Then we have Love Letter. The 2 copies, one to give to our friend. Love Letter is one of my favorite portable games. You are playing as suitors, trying to vie for the princess's hand, and it is basically a card trading deduction game. So you are deducing who has what characters in their hand. And then Deep Sea Adventure, another one of our favorite games. Actually, our housemate really likes this game.
It's one of our good introduction games.
Yeah. Love Letter and Deep Sea Adventures are one of our most played games. Because it's portable and very easy to teach. The Deep Sea Adventure is another push your luck game. Can you tell what we like? Push your luck. We love it. It is push your luck in portable games. So this is a game where you are in a submarine, and each one of you are treasure hunters diving to the bottom of the ocean to pick up treasure. And unfortunately, you all share a oxygen tank together. And as you grab treasures and dive deeper, the oxygen depletes till you all die from suffocation. So you have to determine when you want to turn around and go back up, and hope you can make it. There's different ways to definitely mess with each other in regards to the oxygen supply. So those are the games that we brought and apparently didn't play.
We did play Submarine Adventure.
Oh, we did. Take it back. We did play
Deep Sea Adventure.
Deep Sea Adventure. Yes, we did with our friend.
With the Texas friendos.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Wait, before we start, our first... So, like, Monday we flew out to Texas, right? The week of Offkai.
Yes.
And, you know, actually, our plane flight was a direct flight. We didn't have any delays. So, it was a relatively good. Like, we didn't have any issues, right? So, it was, like, off to a good start, right?
Right.
So, as soon as we landed, we went out for... Checked into our hotel and went out for lunch at this really cool Thai place. So I had pad Thai. Nom 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 nom. I love pad Thai.
And
Chicken
I
pad Thai.
had... You can get to the next slide. I had, a soup.
Soup noodle dish.
Yep, a soup noodle dish.
Looks like with rice noodles. It was really... It
Yeah,
looked really good. Right?
It was really good. I didn't get spicy because I'm a weakling.
Oh yeah, I think I had mine on like medium spice.
How was it?
It was really good. Like I said, I really love pad Thai. Especially authentic pad Thai. It's so good.
Yeah, this was a really good dish. Like, I got it on no spice, and the broth was so flavorful. I ate everything.
No, it was really good.
And pork-based broth.
And then I think we all, so with our friends, we shared this mango sticky rice, which is, for those of you who have not had it before, it's really good. It is a dessert with, well, duh, mangoes and sticky rice, but there's like condensed milk, in the rice, so it makes it really sweet, almost like a pudding. And so you have it with that fresh mango.
I wouldn't say that the rice was pudding consistency. It was still rice consistency.
Oh yeah, it was still a little
just
chewy.
More
but like creamy.
Chewy.
Creamy, right?
Yeah, sticky rice.
It was really good. I really liked it. I was surprised because, you know, when you think rice and like mangoes, you're like, what the heck? How is that a dessert? It's so good though.
It is.
Why are there 4 forks? We had obviously us, right? And then we had two Texan guildmates. Yeehaw. So after that, we decided to go to like a shopping center. So we went to like, here's Freerin in the treasure chest.
Kinokuniya.
Yeah, that's where we went.
Yeah.
And then so there's Freerin in the treasure chest. That looks kind of funny.
I think it looks like $600 or something. It's a really big plush.
It was pretty big. So we went to Kinokuniya first because Yuki is obviously a fountain pen and stationery fiend, and they're like, wow, this is perfect for Yuki. So
yes.
We went ahead and did that. Here is...
This is one of the exclusive merch that they had? It's like
like I can like Texas collab. Custom Texas Sanrio collab, yeehaw, with the bag. They also had like magnets and keychains, but I was just kind of surprised like how Texas is big enough where they're like, let's make custom Sanrio Texas things.
Also, we told our friend that cinnamon roll is not a rabbit.
Yeah, it's a dog, right? Apparently.
Their mind was blown. Yeah, cinnamon roll is a dog.
I didn't know that until Yuki told me. I was like, there is no way. It looks like a friggin' rabbit.
I am pretty sure that cinnamon roll is a dog. Let me look it up.
No, that's what... No, I do believe you because I feel like someone else told me that too.
Cinnamon roll is a puppy, not a bunny. Despite his long ears, which allow him to fly, he is officially classified as a dog by Sanrio. So I'm right. He is a dog.
Everyone likes cute things, even Texans. I'm curious to know if we will have any Texans here in chat or watching the VOD, and if they will pass judgment on us as we kind of go through this PowerPoint, right? Cinnamon roll is not a cinnamon roll, indeed. Cinnamon rolls are really tasty, by the way. So yes, that is the Yeehaw Texas Cinnamon Roll bag. And then we went to Tesso. So, for those of you who don't know, I think Tesso is like a bargain, cheap Asian store.
They had a lot of snacks.
Yeah, they had a lot of snacks. Yeah, so that's what we kind of bought was snacks.
It's really very similar to 99 Ranch. For those of you familiar with that, I'm familiar with 99 Ranch because I lived in California for a bit.
I am not familiar with 99 Ranch. Someplace we also went that we didn't take a picture of was we went to H Mart too.
H Mart is like your traditional Asian supermarket, but it's on a big scale.
Yeah, we also went to Daiso. I forgot we went to Daiso too.
Yeah, we went to Daiso, and I bought some stuff. We bought some stuff for the panel there too.
Yeah, actually, yes. Daiso is like the Dollar Tree.
Except way better.
Yes, way better than Dollar Tree. Timu in the Wild West. And of course, you can't go to Yeehaw, Texas without going to Buc-ee's. So that's where we went. We didn't actually get any food there. Like, I know they're known for their brisket and stuff.
Fudge.
Yeah, their fudge and stuff like that. But we didn't go. For there. We just went inside and looked around. So there's
we had to go outside and take a picture with the famous Beaver himself.
Yeah, so obviously here is Beaver. And here is Beaver Nuggies. Right below that, actually, that light blue bag. Is the blue bag is the white cheddar beaver nuggets, which we actually did buy because regular beaver nuggets, I'm more of a salty person than a sweet person. I guess the regular beaver nuggets are like caramel flavored or like brown sugar coated.
I think they're caramel coated.
But yeah, it says brown sugar.
Plain Cheetos.
Yeah, and I like
corn puffs.
Corn puffs. You like. So we actually need to eat those, right? We still have them.
Yeah, they'll be good for a bit.
So you go to a place,
Maybe
but didn't
not.
actually get the stuff they're known for? Where are you, tourists? Beaver nuggets? I don't know, chicken nuggets are pretty good already. Dude, I'm hankering for some chicken nuggets right now. You do not understand.
Don't worry, you're gonna be getting some after the stream.
Chicken nuggets! I'm so excited for chicken nuggets. But no, so the Buc-ee's is known for the beaver nuggets. They're known for brisket, sandwiches, and stuff like that. So barbecue.
I mean, to be expected, it's Texas. Texas does barbecue very well.
They're also known for their jelly, apparently. Jalapeno.
Yeah.
Have you guys had jalapeno jelly? I have never had it, and I didn't know that people
jelly.
like it. You hear that,
like
Katori? You're cooked.
jellies.
Give me... What was it? Yuki, weren't you stealing Katori's eggs? In Harvest...
Yes, I was stealing Katori's eggs in Harvest Moon?
Mm-hmm.
Story seasons. For the farm. Katori was doing really well at giving me those eggs.
But yeah, so jalapeno jelly. I actually am not a huge fan of jelly, to be honest. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So... There's that.
Anyways, next... Well, we didn't get anything at Buc-ee's because we were busy filling ourselves up on Whataburger. We had Whataburger for the first time. I don't know if it started in Texas, but we decided to have it, and oh my god, the drinks are huge in Texas.
I know, they were really big. This was just a medium cup, and I was just like, dear god. That's a lot.
It's more like a super large.
It felt like a large. And then the burger was pretty good, fries were pretty good. Like, they weren't bad, you know? I just got a regular burger.
Mm-hmm. Dotori
What's
said
the
I've heard of
difference
Buc-ee's, but never
between jelly jam and marmalade? I am actually
been. I
not
don't
sure.
know.
Heard of Buc-ee's, but never been. Yeah, I do want to go back and try their sandwiches and stuff. Oh, they're also known for their roasted nuts. As well.
Oh, that's right. Because Friendo made a point of getting them, and they roast them. I want to say on site, and they had them warmed, so they're nice and warm when you pick them up.
Like, I think hers is covered with, like, brown sugar.
Yeah, it was tasty.
It was good. And then also, she got, like, banana pudding. Which Yuki hasn't had before, actually.
Yeah, she.
But that was the first time. Yeah, she let you have some. I think she literally bought it for you.
And we did buy some chocolate pudding, though.
Oh, Dotori said, jelly, smooth, jam, has chunks of fruit. Oh! I don't know what marmalade is, actually. Actually, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look at what marmalade is, guys.
Buc-ee's is the mecca of snacks. Yes, they had a large snack selection. Also, they had a lot of merch. They had so many merch options featuring the beaver. They had magnets, keychains, right? But they also had, like, clothing with Buc-ee on them. And they even had, like, children's books and children's toys.
Oh yeah, they had the onesie
Insane.
Buc-ee's, right? Buc-ee onesies.
Yes, they had the onesies.
I forgot to go to this place. Whataburger?
Or Buc-ee's.
Or Buc-ee's. Leonia, we need to go. We should go again. We'll go with you. I think Dotori mentioned that marmalade is mainly for citrus stuff and has, like, the peel in it, which makes sense. I think that is what it is.
Gaskin said, I wanted to get some Taco Bell and take a picture.
Oh, Leonia said they wanted to go to Whataburger. Yes!
Oh!
I wish we had gone to, like, Whataburger again. Because I wanted to try other things, too. But also, too, when we went to Whataburger, like, we were gonna go inside and order, but there was, like, kind of a creepy man outside, hanging out, loitering. I think it was, unfortunately, a homeless man, and we didn't feel safe getting out of the car. So, our friend was like, everyone, we're just gonna go through the drive-thru.
Yep.
But Whataburger was really good.
For those of you who live in California, something comparable would be In-N-Out. Which, Leonia, I hope you got In-N-Out at some point. I personally think In-N-Out is better than Whataburger. Sorry.
I like their fries better.
I'm looking forward to getting not Whataburger. In-N-Out. When I land.
I like their fries. They're nice and crispy.
Oh, yeah.
And we should have gotten In-N-Out, I guess. No, you didn't! Leonia! You have one job! Yummy. Boil things in sugar and they had to be delicious. Exactly. And apparently people love their sugar here. Now, do you guys know about the secret menu at In-N-Out and stuff like that? I didn't get much food since I was working at the booth most of the time. No. Okay.
Narr.
Next, Offkai, Leonia. We're gonna go eat In-N-Out together.
Yep.
Let's make that plan. Or worst case, we'll bring you In-N-Out.
I feel like they had to eat it right there though, because the fries taste really good when they come out.
Yeah, really. You want the fries kind of crisp. We'll have to just go to In-N-Out. We'll Uber to In-N-Out.
We'll pay for the Uber, okay?
I've heard that the secret menu, have never tried it. Basic burgers and good fries are enough for me. I hope I have for a little more free time next Kai. I hope so too.
We will. We will have free time for sure.
I know we will have free time. Because we won't be guests next time.
Yes, and they put up a policy that if you're a guest, the previous year, you can't be a guest the next year. So.
Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Like, I think that's a fine idea. Because you can still be the guest, like, the year after. Like, every other year. If you needed to. But I think it's okay to rotate. I hope I have a little more time off-cut. Yes, I hope so, too. I hope you get more rest. You always seemed a little tired, friend. I know we had, someone that we know that was working the phase booth, and I think, poor guy, he was a friend of one of our VTuber moods, and he looked dead. I felt so bad for him.
Also, speaking of dying in bed, we have two very fluffy things.
Yeah.
Next picture in a bed.
Two very fluffy things. Our Ditto and our Snorlax. Ditto P and Snorlax P reporting for duty. Usually it's just Snorlax, but this time it was Ditto coming along for the ride. And you can tell my Ditto is in a little better shape than the Snorlax, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm still using the old Snorlax. The Snorlax that Yuna gave me last year has been safely tucked away in my closet. But every time we do a hotel review, a hotel bed review, I think this time Snorlax rated okay. Bed was really big. I think we both got queens. The pillows were kind of on the not so fluffy side. They're very light. I should have given you a crochet Snorlax coaster. Oh my god.
Yeah, Yuki loves Snorlax. Her favorite is Entei, but Snorlax is a good second. I choose Ditto because it's kind of funny. Arcanine's my favorite, though.
Well, listen, there's not much Entei merch. I also like Zacian a lot, too.
Yeah, I also like Ditto because he's so dumb looking, you know? Plus, like, I purposely chose a plush to sleep with that I'm not gonna be upset if, like, he gets kind of well worn. So a Ditto it is, a very nondescript Ditto.
What was it? You also liked Magikarp for a bit.
I also liked Magikarp for a bit because he's so dumb and I love it.
You also like Psyduck?
No, I do not like Psyduck. I think he's stupid.
Oh! I know someone would be very sad to hear that.
Who?
Our friend.
Oh no. Is that why you like Yuki? Yeah.
Whoa! Get go away.
But yeah, let us know what your guys' favorite Pokemon is. Like I said, mine is technically Arcanine, but Ditto and Snorlax hold a place in my heart. Snorlax for being, you know, big boy, and Ditto for being dumb boy.
I think that Snorlax aspires. Snorlax does stuff that I wish I could do. Sleep and eat. I'm usually deprived of both. I think that's also why I like Rilakkuma. Because all he does is sleep and eat.
Yes. I find that people like the lazy people. Or they like Agretzko. Or they like Agretzko. Like the inner Angie person, right? Golem. You like... Or Golem? Golem? Yes. That's a solid choice.
Oh,
Alolan Vulpix. Ooh, Alolan Vulpix is so cute. But yeah, these two plushes are from the Comfy Friend line of the Pokemon store. So they're a lot fluffier and they're really soft. So if you ever want something soft to kind of cuddle, the Comfy Friends plush line is perfect. Golem. Golem,
not Golem.
Sorry, I'm Lord of the Rings on my mind, friend.
The next day we went to 7 Mile Cafe.
7 Mile Cafe, which is apparently like 7 miles like a beach in Florida. So I was kind of confused why they named a cafe after a beach in Florida when it's in Texas. Shaman is my goat. Let's go. So yeah, so we went to 7 Mile Cafe for breakfast the next day, and Yuki had basically an omelet with sausage and bacon. Right?
And their hash was very good. We got it super crispy. And then
At the recommendation of our friend, she said you should get it extra crispy. Because otherwise they're a little soggy, right?
Right.
And then Yuki got a biscuit. No gravy, though.
The biscuit was really good. Oh, we also got freshly squeezed orange juice.
Yeah, we got orange juice. You can see it. You can see it next to there. Yuki is an orange juice fiend. She drinks a lot of orange juice.
It got to the point where every time when my coworkers saw me, they always had an orange juice in their hand to give to me.
Oh, really?
Yep, during con. They're like, hey, I'm going to Starbucks. Do you want anything? Do you want me to grab you orange juice?
Oh, really? They knew you too well.
Yes.
No scurvy here, exactly. You would know well, gas can as a man of the sea.
Also, it's a good source of vitamin C. Keep away those sicknesses, right?
Mm-hmm. I had breakfast tacos.
Oh, how were they?
They're okay. The salsa made it really good, but I couldn't finish my. I think I finished like most of it, but I got full pretty fast. Juro Flash, thank you so much for joining the adventuring party. Welcome. So it had like hash is basically what Yuki had,
But in taco form.
but in taco form. Basically. But yeah, they had like avocado. They had avocado salsa, which is really good. What is even gravy? My head imagines the smell of carpet in a retirement home. No. Okay, so gravy is basically you know, like when you make beef or meat, you take the oil from there. I know it sounds nasty, but it's pretty good. And it probably clogs your arteries, but you take the oil from there and you like add flour, and then you add milk, and you stir it together, and then you season it, and it becomes gravy, and it's so good. Bacon, eggs, cheese, and potato. Yes, that is accurate. I think there was sausage in that too as well. Yes, gas can, correct. I actually like biscuits and gravy a lot, but it has to have sausage in it, like sausage chunks. Otherwise, I'm just not very happy with it. But oh, it's so good. I think I had Yuki try it once, yeah?
Yes, you did.
Did you like it, or were you like, eh?
I mean, it was okay.
You also don't care for Sloppy Joes, right?
Sloppy Joes are fine.
I love Sloppy Joes.
I don't mind Sloppy Joes. I'm just that weirdo who doesn't eat with their hands, they eat with a fork and a spoon in the bowl.
Anyways. Also, here is a huge Nutella pancake. So our friend got this as like,
it was so fucking good. Oh my god.
It was supposed to be her side, but holy, she told us that by the way, we're gonna have to share this pancake because I'm not gonna be able to finish it, and it's huge. Like, she wasn't lying. This we had essentially 4 people eating off this Nutella pancake. And it was so good. It was so good. I know I was devouring it. Yuki was devouring it. Our friend was mildly amused. So it's a big pancake with Nutella, with cream and strawberries and nuts on top. It was good. It was so good. They had biscuits and gravy every day at the hotel this week, but the sausage patties weren't good, so I skipped them this time. I usually like to eat like protein a lot at breakfast. I'm not a huge fan of scrambled eggs, especially at other establishments like hotels and stuff because they're not that great.
Because they tend to be very watery.
Yeah, ugh. I can't stand watery eggs.
Cold.
Needs more pecans. Yeah. Also, I need to know how you guys pronounce it. Is it pecans or pecans? Please let us know. We had this discussion with the Buc-ee's cashier randomly. Don't ask why. I think she said pecans. Pecans. But she said her mother pronounces it as pecans. She said her mother was in Chicago, so I'm not sure if that's regional or not. Pecan. Pecans. Okay. Pecans. Yeah, I think everyone's going with cons instead of cans. Pecans. Okay. But I love pecans. They're so good. Almonds are my favorite, though. Super Squad family, vlogs and gaming. Hello, hello. Welcome. Pecans for me. I'm Texan, but not that southern accent. You know, fair. Ah, Carlos, you'll have to let us know later on. We're gonna talk about some Texan stuff, and I need you to let me know things.
If we're on the right track or something. Also, I linked the vlog to our friendos or Texan to see if they
A Yuna week is basically where I stream the whole week because Yuki will be gone. Oh yeah, here's the freshly squeezed orange juice. It was tasty. I loved it. Yeah, you had to pay extra for the orange juice, but it was so worth it, right?
It was hand squeezed. Had some pulp.
And so we also went to that day after we had breakfast. We went to the botanical gardens. I believe it is at Fort Worth.
It was also very humid.
It was also very humid and very hot. Oh my god. And they said that was normal for Texas, and I was just like, holy shit, it's hot, guys. And of course, the botanical garden area that we went to first was naturally the tropical greenhouse. And yeah, we were very sweaty. I was like, damn, all my makeup, all my hair product is gonna be sweated out in my face and my hair. I can eat a pecan pie, but would you eat an almond pie? I've never heard or had an almond pie. God, it worked in 30 or so minutes. It's okay. You can check out the VOD later.
Hello, Grid.
But yeah, so there were some really fun plants at the botanical garden. I was trying to find the picture that we had of literally a plant named Bob, and I couldn't find it. I don't know why we didn't take a picture of it.
I'm sorry. I thought I took it, but apparently the hair mousse you did not bring.
Listen. Our friend took us to Walgreens and quickly got me the hair mousse. Thank you, friend. But yes, this is purple sword, which Yuki was really excited to see because she's like, I have a sword that's purple. But I don't know, it doesn't really look purple to me.
Maybe it's not blooming.
Maybe not. And then, of course, a funny thing that says, please don't tap on the grass, it makes the fish worry. At the little aquarium.
They had nice selection of tropical fish in there.
Yeah.
Like, they had the dory fish, and they had, the clownfish.
Hi, Minokalu. Here is Wolfie's Awoos.
So they had a bunch of plastic sculptures installed by an artist. I think it's like a temporary thing, but it was just like a field full of Awoos.
Welcome, Liz and Ruzes and Hawkins and Hollow's Grand Thorn. Hello, welcome to being a guildmate. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so these plastic installations of these all those good doggos, were staring at a gnome. I think they were gonna eat the gnome. It was literally just a singular gnome in this area. Wanted to give you a big super chat, but keep failing. It's okay. Oh well, take this membership anyways. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Thank you.
4 fishing tanks. All they see in the outside world are Attack on Titan giants, but with clothes. Yes. Their leader, or they were gonna eat him. Or it could be their leader. Never trust a garden gnome. Look at the face. Clearly up to no good. I'd stare at a gnome too if I saw one. Wasn't there like an animated movie about garden gnomes?
Remember the Garden Mall?
No, like literally, like a kid's movie.
Romeo and Juliet?
Maybe? Also, hi out, Chris!
The gnome knows all.
Oh, yeah, no,
see?
okay.
Why you don't listen?
And of course, there was a big lake with, plastic swans. Ducks? Swans. Plastic swans. And in the corner, you see some koi fish. And man, whenever we approached...
They are huge!
They were big! Like, whenever we approached the edge, because we were, like, messing around, they... like swam. They like gathered, and so you can see them. They're big boys, very big boys. Yeah, some of those were really big. So at the botanical garden, they also had like a Japanese tea house area that we went to. So this is like the outside of it. It was really nice, really pretty. I was really impressed.
It was a big area too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here is the tuft titmouse that Yuki made an inappropriate joke about. What did you say, Yuki? Yuki!
Well... about that.
What did you say? I can't hear you.
Nice tits!
That's exactly what she said out loud.
In front of some kids.
Yes.
I think the parents got a kick out of it, though.
I love them! Yeah! So they are really cute though, right? This cute little titmouse. Apparently there's a great titmouse too. So nice tits is what Yuki said. There was also another art installation along the trail that we walked on where we found the nice tits. Have you seen this bird? Stop looking. Their eyes are up there here, right? Don't look at the tits. So this art installation was actually like a whole bunch of snails. I don't know why they chose swans, wolves, and snails for the art installation. And
it was really cool though, because the snails were installed upside down.
Yeah, they were hanging upside down on the tree, so it was really neat. Here is a shot of one of the gardens that we saw. It's a beautiful shot, right? So this was on top of a staircase. And you can see the swans way out in the back there, the colorful bits.
So this garden's also very popular for being used as...
like a wedding venue? They had some really nice scenic areas. And also they have like a rose garden too. That's really pretty well known. But unfortunately, we're out of the season It's obviously a springtime thing, so we didn't have any roses. They were all dead. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. Be sure you guys hydrate. Okay. Here is a really beautiful shot that we took at the Japanese garden. It is a little bridge that we did go over, by the way. It looks really nice over this lake that was also full of fish. Like, there's a lot of koi in the koi pond. And you could buy, like, koi feed to feed the koi, too.
They come in droves.
The Mountain Dew River. I think it looks really green because of all the green around it, but, you know. It's still... this was a pretty, picture, to be honest. I liked it. Speaking of fish, here are these bad boys here. These koi that were kind of going around. Yeah. There is...
They're just having the time of their lives.
Yeah. They loved getting fed. We had asked our friend if, like, how much they get fed, and basically they said they get fed a lot, so don't worry about them being starved. And as you can tell, they're quite big, so obviously they are doing well. Might be moss in the pond too, yes.
Or algae.
Or algae. And then, one of my favorite places that we went to, not that the botanical garden was bad, I loved going here. This is Madness Games and Comics. I believe, it's been around for a while. Our friend had recommended we go here because it's a place they go to. And man, were we really impressed, right? Like, it was a huge place. Let us show you. Bam! This is just one of the aisles of board games. Just one. And I would say I did a pretty good job at self-control. Okay? So they had, like, dice. They sell everything. So board games, comics, shirts even, Warhammer things, tabletop things. They also had a big area to, like, play games at. I think they were holding a Magic the Gathering, like, tournament.
Tournament, yeah.
In the back while we were doing it. So they had so much stuff. So this is just the game.
Manga, light novels, and
yeah, they had Gundams too. A big wall Gundams. Fun fact: koi fish lived for 20 to 35 years. Dang, they old. You should have put the whole store in the bag and hold it and taken it with you. If I could, I would. Yuki usually got lost in the dice section. That's where she ran off to, right? Right?
Yes, they had a huge... You'll see it soon.
They had a huge dice selection. I got lost somewhere in the board game section. And they had to come find me a few times.
We played Marco Polo a couple times, actually.
Yes. Marco!
Polo! So that's what we did.
Imagine the clerk saw you and then panicked, screaming, "She is here!" to the back, preparing. Unshareable dice looks like gemstones, very glittery and fun. I know, so, speaking of, D&D and stuff, they had really cool figures, so this is obviously Dritz from D&D. They were big. Apparently you can buy it. There was like an alien, head mount plaque. Like, it's a plaque with the alien head on it. And, like, I showed our housemate because she loves the Alien series. But it was like $750. And I was like, hey, you think I can fit this in my suitcase? And she's like, yes, bring it back. Yes. So there's Dritz. Next to some games. And there's also Iron Man. Also, the game that is pictured right there, Wormspan, is really popular. It is a spin-off of Wingspan, and the newest one is Finspan, which is also really popular too. It's a little more family-friendly. So yeah. And you can see the people in the back doing their Magic the Gathering stuff. So in the back area is where they have all the TCG stuff.
They also have like a bunch of display cases with their more pricier things.
Like figures and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Iron Man's head is almost hitting the ceiling, I just realized. You can probably buy him. Here is just some of the Gundam. We didn't take a picture of like the big Gundam wall. We should have. But here are just some of the smaller Gundam kits that you could buy. I think this is like a lot of the Converge kits. Trust me, there was actually a really big wall.
Oh, you mean not Converge, SD Gundam.
SD Gundams, my bad. Why did you only take a picture of these SD Gundams, by the way?
I don't know.
Honestly, you were probably too busy like me running around the store and trying not to buy everything in sight.
Yes.
Here is just one of the many dice racks that they have.
Insane.
So obviously they have a ton of dice sets, and then they have all the dice trays at the bottom.
They have like all the types of dice. They have sharp resin dice. They have the regular acrylic dice. They have liquid core dice, metal dice.
I see the big ass D20s down there on the bottom row.
D20s.
Chonkers. Absolute chonkers. Like I'm kind of glad I don't live near the store, because it would be so dangerous for me. But it was a really huge store, but this would be a really dangerous place. My wallet would be in danger. But yes. Speaking of wallet danger, this is what Yuki bought. Pretty tame, right? So she got a little notepad
for $18. It's a dot grid journal.
And she got some liquid core dice,
which I have next to me. Those cost $60. They are sharp edged.
What was the most affordable yet appealing dice for sale at the store? I mean, they probably had some chess-sticks. They also had some D&D class dice that's like made by WizKids. That was tempting, but so you know. Tempting. But yeah, she only bought that. And I only bought this. I bought one game. And a little expansion pack that was on sale. I have Wandering Towers. For those of you who do not know what Wandering Towers is basically a game about trapping mages in castles to gather their magic essence. This sounds horrible, but it's really fun. Because you have to determine like where you're gonna trap these little mages. So you're trying to power up your spells with these mages.
That still sounds really horrible.
Yeah. One time I saw dice at a con, they were like 40 to 50 just for the starter type. You know, I'm not surprised. Some of these dice can definitely get a little pricey. I know, we're going to Gen Con at the end of next month, so we'll also be vlogging a little bit about that too. And yeah, they can get very expensive, especially when you get to like the metal dice or the precision dice. That gets pretty pricey. And then we have the game that I bought. I bought one game, good for me. This game is called Come Sail Away. It is very popular right now. I think it's a little harder to get. I actually, when I buy games, especially from like physical stores or like other things, I tend to try to compare prices. So Yuki probably saw me at some point on my phone, like, tapping away. So I was comparing prices. It was out of stock on my usual site. I usually go to Game Nerds. That's where I usually go. Or Amazon or eBay. Or sometimes I'll go to Noble Knight Games. But it's kind of rare because Noble Knight is a little pricier. Game Nerds has a lower threshold for free shipping. So, and they pack really well. Their games. They're very good. I've never had a game that came damaged from them. So, it was out of stock on Game Nerds. No one was selling it on any groups that I went to. And this price was the retail MSRP price for on all the websites. So I knew they weren't doing an upcharge. So this is Come Sail Away, like I said. So basically it is a game about operating a cruise ship, and your goal is to get as many passengers into your cruise ship and into your rooms as you can, and fill and make money. That's basically it. It's really good. It's kind of fun. For dinner, sorry, it's a shitty picture. We took this right as they were closing for the day. This is Mama's Pizza. So basically, it is a pizza buffet. It was not bad. I think because we went when
they were closing. They didn't really have that many pizzas out.
Yeah, they didn't have that many pizzas out when because they were closing. But it was still good for the price. It wasn't bad. If you guys have been to places like Cece's Pizza or other pizza buffets, it's very, very similar, but it's like locally ran. There were still people, like we literally went there at like 8:30 and they closed at 9. So, I mean, I don't blame them. Usually, they didn't kick us out or anything. We got our fill. We've done that where we've gone to like a place where it's closing and they just tend to usually not serve as much food by then. I think we went to, like, Fogo de Chao, if you guys know what that is. That's, like, a Brazilian steakhouse place. Really expensive. We went right when they were closing, too, and that was a little bit of a letdown. So, I think in this, if we had gone, like, a little earlier, I think we would have had a little more variety. But it wasn't bad, right? Unfortunately, it was, like, one of the only places that was really open. Because by the time we got through the botanical garden and through the game store, because we spent a lot of time there, it was pretty late. It was still good. Stack them 4 or 5 high, shove them all up forward in steerage. Oh no, that's where the crew is supposed to go. And here's the pizza. Nom 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 nom. They had really good cheesy bread, and they had really good cinnamon rolls. I think I shared one, yeah?
Yes, you did.
I shared one with Yuki. There's a game that just released on PSN's apartment simulation game where you manage and try to encourage different renters to fill your apartment at the highest rent possible. Oh my god, okay.
Oh god.
Carlos, I love simulation games. Like, it is my jam. It's so cozy. I love it. So we probably will be playing a simulation game at some point next week. Ooh, I love sim games. That pizza looks pretty flat.
When we went to H-Mart, we also had, we went to a little bakery in store. It's a little Korean bakery. For those of you who don't know, Asian bakeries, they have really good bread.
Yeah.
And we got...
Well, this is like French, I think.
Yeah, French.
But we got, some Castilla cake, which, we accidentally left at our friend's place. But it's okay. We have brought it for dessert and we forgot to eat it. We also had a cream bun. Yuki got the chocolate cream and I just got regular. So it was really good, though. We had the buns for, like, breakfast. I enjoyed Cece's Pizza. So where we are, at the guild house, there is not much, I don't believe we have a Cece's Pizza anymore. They've all shut down. But I used to love their taco pizza. Okay, and the next day we started off with going to the mall. And of course, when you're in Texas, apparently this is the very Texas store. It is Cavender's Boot City.
Cavenders.
Cavenders, my bad. Cavenders. And let me tell you, hats. Lots of hats.
Lots of cowboy hats.
I've never seen so many cowboy hats in my life. And apparently our friend mentioned that like cowboy hats and cowboy boots, cowboy attire is considered formal wear in Texas, apparently. Yeehaw. We later on confirmed this with another friend who also happens to be in Texas. And they mentioned that yes, it is indeed true. So yeehaw. Did your Texas friend make you get cowboy hats? Dude, those hats were expensive.
They were expensive. They were like $70 at the very least. Very, very least.
Yeah, they had some really cool hats, though. Our heads are kind of small, so some of them, like, they're a little ridiculous on us.
We did find a few that fit us, right?
Yeah. You just applied for a job in Texas? I heard Texas seems like a good place to live. It's a little hot, though. A little hot. And, of course, with hats, you also need boots. So many boots.
Yes.
Like,
look,
boots
have,
of every color. I did not try on the boots.
We did try on hats, and we sent a picture to a couple boots so they could laugh at us.
You would see people in hats and boots at church. Yeah, it's considered formal wear, apparently. So that explains why my shipmate showed up in full cowboy getup. Yeah, whip, lasso to a formal event in Washington. Yep. Very nice winter seasonal positioning working with deer and elk. I guess the winters down there would be pretty good, not snowy. So yeah, they had boots. Though I think the ones in Lower Shelf were more shoe-based. Regular, like, normal height. It is mandatory to put on a cowboy hat when you see one. Yes, we did try it on. But not the boots. I don't know, some like hot pink boots. Look at those boots. When someone died, hats and boots at their wake. I think that's just a very interesting Texan culture, and I didn't realize how ingrained it is. Sorry for the blurry ass picture. We also went to Hot Topic. Just for funsies.
We saw some really interesting things.
Yeah, so like here is, I didn't know they made this. It's Lord of the Rings friendship necklaces. It's one ring. They also had keyblades too. And they glow in the dark. Speaking of interesting things, we went to, I think, like another store, and they had this plush from a kaiju. Is it kaiju number 8? 9? I can't remember. And it's it's so funny because it's the Kafka, the laying down plushie, and when he's in his little kaiju form, he looks so cute.
And he's just so flustered. He's so flustered, like ah. I think they used that face several times in the manga. Actually.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the Nezo berry plushes, right?
Yeah.
Also, hi PK. So, that is I thought that was cute. We also went to a store and they had this really cute Howl's Moving Castle like Calcifer lamp. And it's so cute. So, but it was $55. We do not have that money, and plus we didn't really have that much space in our luggage, so we had to just take a picture of it to buy later.
They do have it in store on the website, thankfully.
It's really cute though. I'm half tempted to buy it. And then we bought this little Jurassic Park Ranger. It's a card holder, right, Yuki?
Yes.
Well, Yuki bought it, right?
Retractable reel on it.
Yeah.
They did not have this in stock on the website, so that's why I bought it.
And it's small enough to really put in there. So Yuki bought this for our housemate. She loves Jurassic Park. And since we might be traveling with her at some point, we figured this might be nice to have.
Yeah, especially for those Suica passes.
Yes.
In Japan.
We also had our first K-Dog experience. For those of you who do not know, K-Dog is like a Korean corn dog chain. So we got the potato dog. So it's basically a hot dog covered with potatoes. And something I wasn't expecting was it to be sweet. They have sugar on top. Sugar coated, right? So that's what we got. And then we got fries. And it was pretty good. I liked it. That was like our quick lunch, you know? I would have tried the hot Cheeto dog, but I knew I wouldn't be able to finish two of those, so. They had the option where you could put cheese in it too, into the corn dog. I almost was tempted, but it cost a little more money, and I was like, yeah, I'm poor. A rice batter. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it did taste like a normal corn dog. It was like rice. It was pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting the sweetness. Because they have sugar on top. And then, this is where we lost... This is where we lost a lot of money.
One of my favorite stores, though. They have an official Bandai Gachapon store there. Which is insane, right? So, if you click on the next picture, they had these on display.
And of course...
Digimon sleeping! And of course they didn't... They had it on display, but they didn't have the actual machine in there. So it's so sad. I want to get a sleeping...
Gabumon.
Sleeping Gabumon.
It is Yuki's favorite Digimon. A cute sleeping boy. But it's so cute though. Maybe you can find him online. But look at that. Look at those sleeping Digimon. I love how Agumon sleeps with his fucking mouth open.
Of course he would. He's a little gremlin.
But...
Yeah. So here are the Gachapon machines that we saw that were pretty cool.
They had the Hololive gachas, right?
Yeah, we did not roll for any of them.
Yeah. And then they also had,
Well, I just took a picture of the actual...
gacha machine that
was empty.
Yeah,
it didn't have anything, apparently.
It didn't have anything in it. Like, we even looked at it, right?
Yeah.
At least I think so.
Yeah, I didn't have anything. That was
because you even asked the store person, like, hey,
I want this.
And they're like, oh no, we don't have that, right?
Yeah. But I can tell you off the top of my head which ones went. Oh, we went. They had little mini gachapons, the gachapon machines, so we got a lot of those. They're really cute, and they actually like click. They don't have the balls in them, but they click. So we got different colors of that, and I think we gave our friend one. Oh, Yuna rolled for Mentos keychains.
I kept getting the same
Mentos
color.
ones.
Lemon. I got like nothing but lemon ones.
And then we also rolled for really cute like mini keychains of
PlayStation controllers.
Yeah.
So we got a PS1 controller.
2.
Oh, a PS2 controller.
And a 3.
A PS3 controller and a PS Vita. Which I never had. I had a PSP though.
I had a Vita.
You still have it, right?
Vita. Yeah, I still have it.
I thought the Vita was cool. I didn't have money. I was a young child with no money. But yeah. The cheese dog is quite the experience. Yeah, I kind of wish for that I had the stomach space to try more of the Korean dogs.
Also, what we found later was like some Sanrio ones that we got for a friend, and then I also got some really cute little sitting Gundam ones too.
Oh yeah. You were trying to roll for the granddaddy.
The fucking machine ate $10. So angry. The machine ate $10, but then it spat out the one that I want, so I'm okay. It demanded sacrifice.
Yes. Also, apparently in that mall, they had like the Meow Wolf experience. We did not go in there, but I thought it was really cool. Apparently, it's like a museum in there, and like an interactive museum, so you can go through.
Similar to Team Labs, if you know
which I really want to go do Team Labs when we go to Japan. That is one of my top wants, besides shopping. Yeah, I think they have several locations, Meow Wolf locations, and so this is just one of them. I just thought it was interesting, it was in the mall.
They also had an escape room in the mall.
Yeah, they did as well. We didn't have time really to do anything else. Otherwise, I would have tried out the escape room as well. Maybe next time. And of course, we went to round 1. If we had time.
This is Gina's first round 1 experience.
Yeah, I had never been to round 1 before. I didn't know they had karaoke. I was just reading that. I'm not good at singing, but you know. So Team Labs is a interactive exhibit where like let's say they have a room full of water and you can like walk through it. It's really cool. It's really cool. You guys should check it out. So Meow Wolf is kind of similar to that. So here is something that Yuki had wanted at round 1, but of course they weren't selling it, right?
Yeah, because you had to win the other prizes before you can get to it.
Yeah, so the other prize that was in there was like a Rilakuma in pajamas. But no, Yuki wanted the Rilakuma that's eating a burger.
A burger, look at it, he's blushing while eating it. It's so cute. Like I said, I love Rilakuma. So I ended up just going on eBay and buying it.
And of course, there were HoloLive little plushies. There's Marine and Yubi. Hirone. I forgot her name for a second. That's why I said Yubi.
I can tell because you're like awkward chuckle. Wait.
I swear I know these people. I know their names. Ika, Carlos, thanks for hanging out. So yeah, we didn't end up like doing any machines over here because we're like, the stuff we want is not technically for sale. And then later on that night, after all that, we actually made dinner with our friends. So we had gone to H Mart and like bought
More
stuff.
like they made dinner. We chopped a few things and then sat back down.
Yeah, I skinned some carrots, peeled the carrots, and Yuki chopped a little bit. And then they're like, okay, you suck. I'm just kidding. But they were like, oh yeah, let's work. No, we didn't cook. It was all them.
We can't even pretend at this point.
Later on, you'll hear about our cooking skills. So this is bulgogi with some carrots and I believe some leeks.
No.
I forgot what the green thing was that we put in there.
Green onions?
Green onion? I don't know. But it was so good. It was so good.
We had side dishes.
Yeah, and we had side dishes. We had bean sprouts and fish cakes. And man... And rice, obviously. But it was so tasty. I was so mad I couldn't finish everything. If we weren't leaving the next day, I would have taken it with us. You know? To reheat. Because our hotel had a microwave. But, I knew that if we took it back, we weren't going to be able to eat it. And, I couldn't eat the whole thing. But it was so delicious. It was so good. I wish we saw it. I'm getting hungry looking at it. But it was so tasty. There's nothing like a home-cooked meal. So thank you. I have Wi-Fi. Congratulations, Mr. Tourette's. We thought about eating it for breakfast, but we had other stuff that we had to eat.
Yeah.
And plus, we wouldn't have had, like, anything to reheat the... We had no plates. Oh, after we had, dinner, we played a few games. I had also this really great strawberry Coke that I got at Tesco. It was really tasty. And then I drank a little bit of alcohol. A little bit of Seagrams. Sorry, I'm weak. Yuki and I, you will quickly learn that Yuki and I cannot hold our liquor. We turn very red and get very warm and very sleepy. So we had Seagrams though. And that was pretty good.
And then
Yuki had coffee milk.
Coffee. I love coffee milk.
I love coffee milk too. We also gathered our plushies with our friendos. So our friend had Lapras, and another friend had Clodsire from the same fluffy, comfy friends line. So you get to see my cute, fluffy Ditto and the scraggly Snorlax over there.
And our friend turned Clodsire on their back to take the picture. Because everyone else was on their back. So it all looks like we're just staring up at the sky, or summoning Lapras, one of those.
So we played Deep Sea Adventure, and then we played a card game called Tonk, which was a lot of fun. Yuki and I actually ended up playing that later on the airplane. But that is a card game where you're trying to get rid of your hand, and it was actually a lot of fun. Poor Yuki.
Oh, this one friend kept adding to my hand.
Yeah, so Yuki couldn't get rid of her hand. It was so bad. And Yuki was like trying to win for the longest time too. Right?
Yes.
She just had no luck. Clodsire is friend shape. I have an exact plushie, a Comfy Friends plushie of Clodsire. He's so soft. He's so fluffy. I love him. But yeah, so we played that. So I really like Tonk. It's just easy, very easy game to kind of get into. So thank you, friendos, for teaching us that. For breakfast the next morning, this is what we had. This is our chocolate pudding from Buc-ee's that we need to eat real fast before we left the hotel. So that's what we ate. Honestly, we could have probably done with 1 cup, right?
Yes.
Did I not take a picture of our drinks? We also took drinks. It was like a apple and orange drink. It was still safe to eat. We had a fridge, so we just threw it in the fridge.
And I think the drinks had like chunks of the fruit in it.
Oh yeah, the orange and the apple drinks had chunks of fruit, yes.
I would have it again.
It was really tasty. It was really sweet though.
Like you dilute
Mr.
water, right?
Tourette's!
What?
I was forgiven for all crimes, so I gotta start fresh. Listen! This owl here... And we're gonna yell at him later. Mr. Tourette's, thank you for the donut. We'll be using it for...
Recovery.
For recovery from Offkai and MA Expo. Mr. Tourette's! Ah! Guilty, absolutely guilty of donation crimes.
Guilty.
A lot of you actually are really guilty. You guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you know he's being forgiven? You had to treat it like his first offense. You said I have done no crimes. Okay. Okay. Sir, this is your first time creating this offense? Yeah, I'm pleased you bought the card, that's right. For those of you who do not know, we had auctioned off charity items at our at Offkai. Yeah, right now! Don't follow Mr. Tourette's bad example. Guilty of what?
$10 dono.
Gibbery, thank you. See, look at Mr. Tourette. Setting a bad example already.
Man, we weren't even back for like a full week, and here we are, having guildmates commit crimes! What is this?
Okay, so here is the start of our travel troubles. So, that day we went to our flight. Our flight was supposed to take off at 12:30. It gets delayed to 1. And we're like, oh, okay. 1:30. Okay. 3 o'clock. And we're like, oh, shit. What is going on? They told us that the plane had no power. And it is very hot in Texas, may I remind you. So we didn't leave or get a plane till 5:30. We were there for a long-ass time at the airport. 5:30 p.m. we finally take off. And so that really throws a wrench in our plans because we were gonna pick up badges, we were gonna go like shopping and stuff the day before Offkai. You know, we were gonna hang out and do things. Nope. So as we're waiting, because we weren't sure when our plane was gonna board, it wasn't worth it to rebook a different flight because all the other flights were later in the day. Like, they were gonna be later anyways.
Yeah, they were gonna arrive later.
So
too,
while we were waiting in the terminal, I'm just like, shit, I don't know when... Oh yeah, and we changed terminals like 5 times. Back and forth. Back and forth.
I'm sure that some of you saw our posts, but like, it's like we were complaining constantly about having to change terminals.
It was okay for you. You weren't running with all the luggage. So... Is the screen black for everyone, or is it just me? Yuki, can you check?
It's not black for me. I think
Oh, it's 10:56 already. Shit!
What?
10:56. Okay, we gotta hustle. We gotta hike it. So we thankfully I had packed some goldfish, but I didn't realize it was expired. If you look closely, the expiry date was, I think it's like 10/15 of 24. And you know, honestly, the goldfish tasted fine. But Yuki was like bougie, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna get a bagel."
So I got a bagel for $3, which is normal. They didn't upcharge it.
Okay, we finally made it to California. Yay! So we land and we immediately get food to eat.
With a friend.
With a friend. So we went to Jack's. And Yuki got salmon and mashed potatoes.
It was so delicious. I ate everything off that plate.
Oh, it definitely is so well. Yeah, the goldfish tasted fine to me. It was fine. And then I had this very delicious sandwich. It had bacon, avocado, hamburger, and other stuff on it, and I got fries. It was really tasty. I wish I could have. I think I finished most of it. It was really good. And I think our friend, what did they get?
They got some.
Oh, they got a French dip sandwich. But yeah, it was really tasty.
You guys are making me hungry. Sorry.
Yeah, the burger with bread instead of bun. So it's like a sourdough bread, which I love sourdough. It's one of my favorite breads. It was really tasty. I was either gonna get that or the French dip, but they had suggested I get this sandwich.
Because Yuna specifically asked the waiter, "What would you recommend?"
Mm-hmm. All right. So, after that, we, just got some random supplies at the Target, and then we went to bed and woke up the next morning, so our hotel provided, breakfast. Exhibit A is on the left. So, this is... Actually, the breakfast wasn't bad. This is Yuki's plate. Notice the croissant. Notice the croissant. At some point... Yuki, do you want to elaborate what happened to that croissant?
At some point, I'm like, oh, I like my croissants warm. So I went to go toast it up. So, the toaster is a bougie toaster. Like, it does the thing, like, it drops on a conveyor belt and toasts it, right? It's not like the traditional toaster where you put it in and it pops up after a bit. The reason why it's bougie is because it uses an actual fucking fire. You can guess what happens next. You're not supposed to put croissants in there, apparently. Only really hearty stuff like, you know, sliced bread. My croissant fucking catches on fire.
And she got yelled at by the hotel worker.
Yeah.
They were like, don't put the croissant in there anymore.
So, exhibit on the right. Day 2's breakfast. I'm like, okay, I learned from my mistakes. I'm just gonna toast. I toast it once. Oh, it's not toasted enough. Right? It is like, it barely toasted. I put it in again. It catches on fire.
You said it got stuck in the toaster.
It got stuck. It got stuck in the toaster and it, like, burned.
So, yeah. So, Yuki manages to catch both of her bread items on fire twice in a row. You'll be happy to know that on the third day of breakfast, she did not catch anything on fire.
I learned!
So, there's that.
The breakfast was tasty. I really like the sausage.
I really like sausage too.
Great, because they were all moist. They were watery. The eggs were very watery, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get them. I literally got meat and bread and potatoes. And a muffin. And I always ate a yogurt. That was my healthy thing. Offkai! This is not my hand. I do not have nails that nice.
This is a friend.
This is a friend who showed that we had trading cards. Yay!
Yeah, it was Mia.
It was Mia. She's really cute and beautiful. Please give her a follow. Mia, no, she's so cute. Later on, she tried to get us to sign it. I was able to sign it, but she couldn't find Yuki. So, sorry, Mia. We will sign it next time we see you. And then here, Okay, those are actually our hands. As you can see, I do not have nice nails like Mia. So, these are Shikishis custom made for us by Hanchu! We paid for these. But they were really cute.
Paid a lot of money.
She said she really had to think pretty hard because she's used to drawing sexy girls in sexy poses.
And we specifically requested no sexy because we want to put these in our offices, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a struggle for her. But the reason why I really love her art, not only does she draw sexy things very well, which I can't.
Which, by the way, you can see the boobas in the background of
yes,
Rissa in the
Rissa
background.
And Mint. But she
that's
is
Nimi.
also Mimi.
Nimi.
She's also you Mimi Namir, right? She's also an official artist for the Grand Archive trading card game.
So yeah, we got these little Shikishis done. They're so cool. Plus, it doesn't help our outfits are a little more complex, too. She even did the 75% off on my book.
Oh yeah, she did.
This was at Bun's booth. This bitch. Okay, so obviously we meet and we yell at each other and, you know, hug each other, say hi. But we bought so much shit from her, but she wouldn't take Yuki's credit card. This hoe. This freaking hoe. Right? We would get the credit card, she threw it back at us.
Like, oh no, I already scanned it. I'm like, you did not fucking scan it. I saw you.
So she had a little tip jar for her fish husband. So I had to stuff
in deep space, right?
Yeah, so I had to stuff some cash in there because she wouldn't take the credit card. I felt bad. Later on, we did donate to her on stream. Because I was like, man, that wasn't nearly enough cash for all the shit we bought, so...
Right.
Yeah. So, tip jar, help me for my bride, glub. So all the cash went to her gachas. Speaking of, Bunny, one of our friends, Snow, left us a cute present, for Bunny to give, so... thank you so much, Snow, I love you, mwah!
No, mwah!
Did you see some of the stuff Bunny was saying about loving these days? It would make your toes curl. Oh, man, a girl. Oh, not girl, you're not a girl, sorry. She was... I love Bunmi. Bunmi is my Oshi, but... Yeah, I can imagine it.
Your outfits are complex, that's why it's smart to cheap Amazon-made outfit.
Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely, it was very complex. You can blame Yuki. Good job, Yuki.
Yeah! Making it hard for people to cosplay us. Yeah!
So... Yeah, we saw this outside one of the hotels. Y'all, people are crazy throwing the cutout out there. And here's a cute Rissa cosplayer! Let's go!
Let's go! I had to get a picture of them. They were at registration, so like, wait, come back!
I know, Yuki like ran after her. I felt so bad. Like, Yuki, don't bother her, but, you know, she seemed happy to pose. Cute Rissa cosplayer. Oh yeah, here's the mascot for Fubuki that Yuki had no idea who it was. I was like, it's Fubuki's mascot, but she asked on Twitter anyways.
It has a corn tail in the back.
And it was like an inflatable, yeah? I feel like that's a custom or something.
Yeah, it has to be.
You must have paid hot money for that. Here's a really cool... They had a whole bunch of Natashas. And of course they had Ina and Suisei. And of course big fat Takodachis on top. I feel like HoloLive has some really cute mascots. Not that you guys aren't cute, sorry. But like the Takodachis, they're so cute. Should
we make like little slimes? They're or something?
I don't know. We got guildmates. It's fine.
Okay, I guess you guys are cute enough.
Oh, cute pasty boys. And then one of our moots also gave us
Meowie.
Meowie. Also gave us
our first friendship bracelets.
Friendship bracelets.
They're customized. So there's mine.
What do you think the horns on the cars says? Think it plays anime opening? You know, that would be so cool. But yeah, she gave us these cute bracelets. I forgot to take a picture of mine, but we wore them. And Oshi Push! We also went to Oshi Push, and as you know, we are huge fans of Oshi Push. We demoed their games, and we got the Con exclusive boosters! So this is, these are not repeats, by the way. So as you know, you can get little starter decks, and these boosters helps allow you to customize your starter decks for tournaments. So we got one of each. Hee hee. Bum, who are these? Who are these people? Who? What are those? What is that? Here is our standee at Offkai. We're a little tiny. It's okay. It's okay. The reason is it costs a lot of money to have a standee, so we chose shorter standee so we can, you know, afford it. And we did auction off the standee. Sorry that my signature was kind of shitty. Yuki had a really fat gold marker, and it was really hard to, use it. So, sorry to whoever won that. Gomenne? But, but we're, as you can see, Yuki's wrist, is up there. But we're next to Porcelain Maid. Yo! Accurate height. No!
So something really cool about the standees is that Kawa did ask us if we want standees, and they suggested having chibis instead. So at Offkai, they have a section of the atrium, the new atrium, called Standee Daycare, and you can drop off VTuber standees to display. So we were at Standee Daycare.
Yeah.
And we auctioned off the standee for charity.
Yep. So all the auctions that we had was for charity. Speaking of which, please ignore my swollen hand again. It is chronically dry. Mine's on the left, Yuki's on the right. And I had that watch there, so it's probably like squeezing my hand there. But here are little bun potatoes. The patat buns that Bun gave us and refused to take money for. So I decided to send this to her,
So,
and
yeah,
of
we
us
were, like,
choking her
gonna-
little mascot out.
Yeah. They're cute little keychains, by the way, and they didn't have the blushes before, so Bun, I think, hand drew them on with like pastel or like something.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Each one, they're very cute.
Here's my guest pass. That's what, you know, that's what it looks like. Dinner for the first day, right? Dinner for the first day was Ramen Champ. It was so good. Yuki and I love eel, so we got unagi don. It was good. Their broth was a little different than usual. I don't think it's a miso based. I think it's like a tonkatsu based miso. It tasted more creamy than the miso-y type taste that you expect. Were all the passes the same, like the image? I am not sure. I wasn't staring hard at other people's pass.
I know Weekend had different art. Like, all the badges had different art based upon, like, is it a weekend badge? Is it a day badge?
Of course, you won't be able to copy that badge because it'll be, Offkai Gen 5 next year, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So,
the lanyards are also really interesting because...
Oh, yeah. The lanyards, they're two hooks on the top instead of, like, one hook. So it helps stabilize your badge for when you have ribbons. And I think that's really cool that they thought about that.
Yeah, so it's less strain on your neck.
But yeah, we also got gyoza too at Ramen Champ. We loved it so much we ate it again. Alright, more standees! So we met Ria from NOA and also Sayu from NOA as well. They were really kind. Really kind people.
They were also really pretty.
Oh yeah, also really, really pretty girls. Yes, very pretty. We chatted with them a bit and gave them little gifts. But yeah, so actually later on we ended up playing a few games with Ria, a board game of Splendor with Ria. But yeah, very, very nice people. Please support them. Yeah, the backside, the lanyards had a backside map on it, which was really cool. I think that's really thoughtful and smart. So hats off to Offkai. I think their lanyard design is one of the better ones. Their lanyard ID designs. Yeah, there was a map on the back. You flipped it over?
Yeah, if you flipped it over, there was a map of the whole convention site.
Okay, next one here is, our setup for our meet and greet.
We did it from the hotel. By the way, we did our meet and greet from the hotel, and we were just kind of praying that the Wi-Fi would hold out. Congrats for being a member for 25 months, Mr. Tourette's. Hey, need 25 months? You know, if I knew about that map, I probably wouldn't have gotten lost a lot less.
No!
So we were doing this, yeah, in the hotel room. We have our 2 iPhones hooked up to my laptop. Thank you to the kind guildmates on chat who were on the Discord server. I was able to pop in and test out our connection, make sure it was somewhat stable. Hello? Yuna,
yes.
If you're talking, you're muted.
Oh, no, I'm not muted. And also, the ribbon on the right is the exclusive con ribbon that we gave out to people. If you bought Kawa merch, but although unfortunately we weren't able to get it to people until day 2 at the con. So if you bought anything from Kawa, please let them know. We will also have these available for when we take online orders for our new merch line. Hey. Speaking of panel and con stuff, they had a little guest area for all the con guests that we hang out at while we were waiting for our panel room to open. They have a cute leave a note area so you can see people left notes. So we have Porcelain Maid, we have Bonnie from Brave Group, we have Lopi, a lot of people, but one and us too at the very far lower right. But one I wanted to point out was this. Look at Mints! It's literally just Minto and nothing else. The ghost was here. I'm glad we did the meet and greet because I found out if I give the guildmasters enough money, I will be forgiven for all crimes. Yes, invisible ghost. I don't know, Mr. Trust, you just racked up more crimes, so, you know, while you were forgiven, you're starting your bounties again. And they also had this cool retro, like, computer thing, screen, and they had a cute little pillow in the guest room. And snacks. Lots of snackies. Also, we got these buttons from a certain guildmates. Thank you guys.
So I was told later that they made these buttons and Dumpling designed them.
So Dumpling designed the buttons, and Katori and Gascam were the ones I believe that got these made. So apparently these were pretty popular. Thank you guys so much for all that. Also, Mr. Tourette's, Speaking of, I have some more completely forgiven for crimes. Sir. Sir, what are you doing? Oh, actually, you know what, Yuki? We had that letter written out. Did you ever do anything with it?
Oh, I'm gonna do it for Monday.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been so busy.
It's okay. So, for those of you guildmates and people who supported us during time, we do have a special message for you, but we're gonna post it on Monday because I was gonna do it at the end of this presentation, but it is long. It is long, and we're running over. So, but yes. So we will have a message for you later. We ran out of the guild button, so we gave these out of the panel. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I love it. Here are the participants of our panel. Yay! Thank you guys so much to everyone who came. We had a ton of guildmates there. If you see yourself, you don't have to dox yourself, but we had a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much to everyone that came. We really appreciate you coming out to support us. We got a little picture with everyone at the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. I don't know if we'll have time to actually go over the panel. That might be something that maybe we do on our birthday. Because I was going to run through the panel, but we are taking too long to go through this.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
We'll add that to our birthday stream, okay? Because I do want to let people who weren't able to go kind of experience it. So we also met with Corey, Corey Ojo. She came to our meet and greet. And she gave us bracelets! Matching bracelets! So, thank you, Corey, for making us these cute bracelets. It's our second pair of bracelets. Thank you so much. Hi, Marcus! So this is where I was talking about where we played Splendor with Rhea from NOA Time. She knew how to play.
Boomy is raiding us.
Ah, Boomy! Welcome, Boomy! Thank you so much for the raid.
Boomy, we didn't get to see you at Offkai. When?
Oh, was Boomy at Offkai?
I think Boomy was at Offkai.
I don't know if we're allowed to say this. We have met Boomy before. Sorry, Boomy. Boomy's also very cute. Very nice.
Mrs. Red said, I'll pay the fine, Elchris. Nar!
Nar! Boomy. Hope you are doing well. But yeah, Boomy's very cute, by the way. I'm sure you guys... Basically, all the people we met were freaking cute or handsome. Oh, you were at Offkai. Okay, next time we'll meet up again. But we actually saw Boomy, previously... at the last Offkai we were at. Before this one. And, yeah, Boomy's so cute. I love you, Boomy! So... Yeah, we played Splendor with Rhea, and we didn't get to finish because we ran out of time. We had to go to another event. So, but, Splendor is a really fun game. Maybe we'll play sometimes. I think it's good you guys didn't see me. I think I'm getting a little sick. No! I know a lot of people are coming down with COVID. I'm so sorry. So far, Yuki and I are doing pretty well. So I hope that you're doing okay, friend. Thank you so much for the raid for it, by the way. I hope your stream went well. Don't feel pressured to hang around if you need to go off and do things. Next time we'll meet at the next Offkai. I think we probably will go to another Offkai, you know, even if we aren't guests. Because I felt like we spent a lot of time just running around trying to meet people. And there was a lot of people we didn't get to meet that I wanted to meet. Speaking of merch, there were some really funny merch things here. There's a Sakana fish that, you know those cat toys that flop around? Yeah, they had one of that. And then a cute little Narissa. Cut out. And
yes,
of course,
I hope we see each other. Yes,
yeah, I hope so too. So on the left is one of our new products with Kawa. It's our little pixel keychains. If you weren't able to get them on Offkai, you should be able to get them hopefully online. And then to the right, you actually can see the auction items. Sorry, the picture is kind of poo. That we auctioned off for Extra Life. So we have our exclusive TCG Rift Runners TCG card. Gas Cans, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Welcome, new Guildmates. And then that was signed, and then Yuki custom printed some slabs for you guys. And then we have 2 signed Polaroids. One of them is of our ending screen, then one of them is another picture as well.
And we really emphasized that we wanted all the proceeds to go to charity.
Yeah. So whenever we figure out what hospital
Oh my god,
we're going to be donating to, you will see the donations from Kawa Entertainment go right into there. From the please also offer the guild buttons for no-show guildmates like me. We will try.
Yeah, we will.
Also, there are our standees that were back in stock. And here is a potat bun bag that we bought that Bun wouldn't take money for. Yeah, A and Sigma bought something from there. Some other cool things that we saw at the merch hall, some Ida bags. So there's a Jailbird, you know, Peril, Dragoons, Wisps. And one of the vendors even had like a little gachapon machine, which I thought was really cool.
It was legit machines.
Yeah.
And I really wanted the Narissa bag so I could put all my Narissa merch in,
but it was kind of expensive. It's like $100
something.
No, $140.
Yes.
And we didn't have the money.
But yeah, it's really cute though. I love the fact that indie and like corpo VTubers are getting this kind of merch.
Yeah. So we saw some Digimon keychains that were really cute. A little bread boy. They didn't have Gabumon, otherwise Yuki definitely would have bought it.
I know, I would have bought.
Gabumon's her favorite Digimon. Then we also, this is from Huni, this little Tsukishi that she had. She was really nice, really cute. She was vending there, so we said hi.
And it's like, it's totally ooh.
Yeah, lots of ooh. On the left is bouquet done, flower arrangement done by Yuna Nini. We also met her. She is very cute and very nice, by the way. I've always said pretty much every VTuber I've met is cute and nice, so it is true. And then of course Snorlax P with his little weekend badge. But yeah, Yuna did a great job with. She made so many flower arrangements. I felt she looked tired, cute but a little tired, right? She was working hard. So thank you, Yuna, for all the cute flower arrangements that you did for Offkai. You did great. And that was the end of our Offkai. So on the way back, we played Tonk, and then we had non-expired goldfish. Yay!
Yay!
If you missed, like, Mr. Dresser, where were those? If you missed anything, you can always buy off the Kawa store. We will be having another merch run soon. We'll let you know. But including all the merch that was available at this Offkai. All the new merch. Here is our goods. So, Yuki bought a bunch of shikishis, a pen, a fountain pen. We also got some 3D printed stuff from our friend. So a lot of this was stuff from Kinokuniya. Yeah?
Yes.
Some Star Rail standees and acrylics. And,
I also got my first Lamy Safari.
What's
It's
that?
really expensive.
Pen?
The fountain pen.
Yeah, that fountain pen then is how much?
60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here are all a bunch of stickers and passes that we got. The ribbons in the upper right were made by Mavia. Our cute friend Mavia made us those badges to wear, so we wore them. We got a bunch of stickers, got some pins, some bracelets. The 2 jet tags next to our badges are available from Kawa, actually. So that is available. I will be having it on my travel bag. And then that little Digimon deck there is from Leonia. So Leonia gave Yuki a Digimon deck. And then I also got a big bag of coffee crisps from Mavia, thank you. Some more Bun Me merch on the right. And some stickers that we bought, our Shikishis. Also, we had that big Shikishi that got a lot of signatures. We have signatures from like Sayu, a whole bunch of people. I think that's a cool tradition that we kind of started, right? Back when we guested at Anime North, we carried around Shikishi. A lot of people liked the idea, so I think I saw a lot more people kind of doing that this year.
Yep. We started.
Also, we got a little flyer that the Guildmates printed out. Yay! Thank you, Guildmates! We managed to nab one. Everyone was taking them, so we like snagged one real fast. A ton of ribbons. It was RibbonCon this year. Also, there's a little sticker from Bun that says "Fight Me, bitch." But you know, a ton of ribbons, a ton of business cards. And one of my favorite ribbons is "Ask Me About My muted mic." But we got some business cards. And let's see, who did we meet? We met Hiyori. She was really cute. Actually, she randomly, I was asking for a marker to sign our cards, and she was like, "Here, you can borrow this marker." And I didn't know who she was until later. I was like, "Oh, you're Hiyori. Hi, you're so cute." And we met Mino Mieko. She was also very cute, very nice. Emery, we've also met. Mavia, we met. Sayu, we met. We met a lot of people. So yeah. Yumemi, we met. So yeah, these is some of the merch that we bought. We bought the stickers from Bun Me, Fight Me, bitch. Yuki bought most of the stuff here.
Yes.
So I bought the Jeff keychain for Yuki and the Miyabi keychain from ZZZ for Yuki. Yuki bought. Tell them what you bought.
Juyuan, and then I also bought a Luffy cat keychain for a friend. I bought a Narissa keycap keychain because I like to fidget with things, and then I also bought a Narissa keycap for my keyboard to use my escape key, which I haven't found it yet, so I need to like find it. Did you put it somewhere?
It's probably somewhere. It's in a bag, I think.
I can't find any of those things.
It's in a bag, I think. And then Counselor keychain and a Fat Fuck keychain and a Firefly keychain.
I've got Narissa too.
Will you get the gifts that were sent to Kawa? We didn't take them with us. There was we didn't have his luggage space, but we will definitely be getting them soon. They're gonna send it out to us. So thank you to everyone who gave us gifts. I wanted to get some of those.
Yes, I wanted to get some of those stickers from Bun Me, but they were gum.
Dude, she sold out of a lot of stuff.
They were really popular. I would love to make stupid stickers like that. So
you can next time.
I can totally do it.
Here's the deck that Leonia gave Yuki.
Yes, I was so surprised. It was actually a deck that he was using. So I gave Leonia a custom 3D printed Digimon deck box with one of his favorite Digimon on there, which is Dukemon or Jessmon, I guess. and he gave me a whole ass deck in return. I'm like, what? You didn't have to give me your personal deck, but okay. He said it's one of his favorite ones. I love Ragnar Lordmon. He's so cool.
My female friend stole my Bun Me merch when I came home, though. Bun Me has beautiful merch. Some just snacks that we got. Chocolate covered almonds from Bucky's, royal milk tea, potato chips, and nori snacks. So maybe we'll try those on stream.
Oh,
also, thank you to Gascan, and I think Katori, or was it just Gascan? Sorry. For the bag that came in when we came back. Yay! I have things to carry around my board games. Just in time for Gen Con. We're gonna be running around with board games.
Yeah, we're gonna bring that with us, by the way.
Yeah, just in case we buy some. So thank you so much. I now have a bag to carry stuff in. Our friend, actually the gal who moderated our panel, Noor, she bought us some candy from C's. So some chocolates, some butterscotch suckers, and some coins. Yeah, thank you guys for, by the way, she had nothing but good things to say about you guys. For those of you who were representing us at the con, she said you guys were very sweet. So thank you so much for being so kind to her. She really helped us out during our panels, so, thank you again. Noor, love you.
Yeah, the panel mod was very nice and very cute. Yes, I agree. What did you come back to, Yuna?
I came back to a lot of games that I bought. So obviously, Come Sail Away I bought there, but I had also bought Paleo, Bombusters, and I had backed the Kickstarter for War Whispers and expansion, and I bought a used copy of Andor Starshield. So whoops.
Was it really a whoops? Was it really a whoops though?
Meant to be both our gifts for you through Kawa, but I only had a single gift for Yuki at the time. The bag was afterwards to make up for only having a gift for Yuki. That's totally fine. Thank you so much, Gascan and Katori. I will be using it soon.
Very
soon. I wasn't creeped out by the man in the owl mask saying 2 feet for. I saw you with your owl mask. I laughed so hard. I had to withhold that laugh while I was doing your meet and greet. But you looked good, Owl. You looked good. Actually, we saw PK Monger and Sigma, Gascan, Katori. We also briefly said hi to Mundi. There are a lot of guildmates who came out, so thank you. Alright, I think we're done. Guys, thank you so much. We will have to go through our panel at another time because it is already 11:38. It's very late. We'll go through it on our birthday, I promise, because I want to give people who weren't able to go a chance to go experience our panel. So try not to spoil anything, guys. But thank you guys so much to everyone who came out, to everyone who interacted with us, gave us gifts, even commented on our posts as we went along. We really had a great time. Thank you to Noor and the rest of the Offkai staff, and also all the amazing VTubers and friends that we met up with. And thank you again to our 2 wonderful hosts when we went to Texas. We had a good time. It was a good break. We touched a lot of grass, got a lot of sun. And honestly, it was a really amazing trip. And I think without you guys, we would never have been invited. So thank you so much to everyone who came. I wish I remembered everyone from the meet and greet. I really do. I feel like I should have written down people's names. But thank you to everyone who did, who came, who showed up. I know that someone who was a whale even had recommended us to be guests previously. Thank you so much to them for even putting our name out there. If you ever wanted to see us at a convention that's local to you, all you had to do is contact your convention and let them know that you would like to have us, because I think that also helped play a part too in getting us there. So really, thank you so much to everyone who suggested us or supported us in that endeavor. So thank you. Going to Offkai is a really big honor, especially even as a guest. So thank you guys so much.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Tourette's, I forgot. Sorry, I couldn't remember with your dumb owl head.
Also, yes, birthday means pizza time.
But yes, thank you guys so much. And like I said, I am so sorry if I forgot anyone's name that we saw at the meet and greet or supported us. I'm so sorry. Next time we do meet and greets, if we do go to a con in person, I will try to write down everyone's names. But you know, we were just kind of flustered, so but yeah. Anyways, that's complete. That's complete, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. A big thank you to Yibri, Mr. Tourette's, for the donos, Gaskins for the gifted subs, Boomy for the raid. Oh, Gaskin. Gaskin said, I didn't realize Offkai was a thing before you two mentioned it, and it was such an amazing time. Thank you for bringing all the wonderful guildmates together. I'm glad to hear you two had a good time. Thank you so much, Gaskin and Katori, for taking the time to also journey out and represent the guild. We really appreciate it. We had a good laugh when we saw you in your maid outfits.
Cosplays, yeah.
Yuki Yuna maid cosplays.
Very accurate.
But yeah, hopefully next year we can go again, or even the year after. I think it will depend on finances for us. But we definitely plan to go to Offkai again in the future. So it was the first time that the convention was being held in the convention center, so I think they have plenty of room to grow. It was definitely a better space than the previous years, I think, because they were outgrowing the area. So I'm glad they moved out to the hotel. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And also, yes, I forgot who was the bag boy. Was it PK Monger? It was the bag boy for the guild,
PK
or was
Monger was the bag boy. He had
yes. Thank you for carrying all the guild supplies. Yeah, and everyone say good luck to Yuki. She will be dying at Anime Expo and trying to work her butt off. So Sunday you will be adventuring along with me, Yuna. We'll be doing something. I think we are going to try Minecraft, but you know, depending on how I feel, we may change it up a little bit. So I will try to have all the quests chosen for next week and update you on that as well sometime this weekend. Anyways,
I'm also going to be posting on social media for AX so that we guys can go on the adventures with Snarl XP, I guess.
Oh, it was Aeon Sigma for a lot of it. Aeon Sigma was the bag boy. Sorry, Aeon. You were the guild battle maid. That's right. So Aeon Sigma was the bag boy. Sorry, Aeon. We'll send you some salon pass for your back. Because, you know, Yuki and I are definitely going through the salon pass. PK, see, the reason why I thought you carried everything was because you said your back hurt. But thank you guys, to everyone who suffered physically for us. But yeah, alright, we're gonna head out. We gotta get food. It is late. We overshot by like 40 minutes, so... to be honest, we had a late start because of Yuki, but that's alright. We forgive. We forgive. She's a hardworking knight. Dead.
Bork.
I said knight, not a dog.
I thrive on praise, okay?
That was his best. Thank you so much for suffering.
Yeah, it's time to get chicken nuggies.
Yes. Alright, bye, Guildmates!
Bye-bye!
Shall we find someone to raid?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Okay.
I'll chat with them for a bit. Guildmates, I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I hope that you tune in to...
Let's go raid Hiyori.
Oh, okay. That was quick.
And she's talking about Offkai too, so go say hi, tell her how cute she is, and that Yuki Yuna said she's cute. Alright! How are we gonna say, see you next adventure?
Yeah, see you next adventure.
Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. See you!
See you!
Next adventure!
Next adventure!
Bye, Guildmates!
Bye-bye!